great hospitality and words of wisdom for the team to move forward. So now I will just say a few words, and I think we will go back to our business. So I know today we are here for formulating the future lines for this aircraft maintenance engineering technology program. This, I know the engineers, they might be able to know about that one, what we are talking, but this sounds quite alien to me. But in spite of this, I am your vice chairman, so I mean, of this technology council, and this is very fascinating to me, and I will, what I can say over here, like, I mean, based on my experience, like, there are two options. Like, either be contemporary, like what is going on in the this aircraft maintenance engineering technology. We have to look around, like I spent last night almost 3 or 4 hours looking at the program of aircraft maintenance engineering technology. You might know better. What I found, like Malaysian universities are offering the best program, Malaysian and German university, couple of German university, you might be familiar about that one. So we have to look into this one, that our programs incorporates all the goodies of those programs. Whatsoever is good, I know you are the leader, and you will guide us, you will assist us. I do like generals updating, like make a new program, give us new curriculum that make everything obsolete, that your program is the best one. That is the way to do it. But I would like to, it's not I would like to share, it's not good to share personal examples, but I would like to share with you a couple of examples. Like going for the new system. You all might have heard test tube baby, is that right? This is a general thing. But test tube brain, you may not have heard. Okay? And the person who developed test tube brain is sitting in front of you. All that involved engineering, that is a bioengineering, and it was supported by a program like almost $30 million US by the USNIA, by this Pfizer pharmaceutical company, but Pfizer gave me as an award. They did not give me a grant, that was $100,000. The thing was, when I started this program, I went in to see the contemporary programs, that how the people are developing brain in a test tube. There are big names in the world, and I don't want to say they did wrong, but their system was wrong. They were using, if you look into the, the scientific paper before 96, everybody was using polycarbonate for the development of in vitro model of brain. All research is on that one. And this was the first thing that I brought to the US government, that, you know, anybody can tell me how much polycarbonate is present in the brain. And then we went into this one, and we come up like polyethylene tetrapethylate, that is the material. It took me almost 4 years to find out that one, that this is the best material that brains love to have. It doesn't it goes with that one. And you might be familiar, you might have heard there is a Huntington Medical Research Institute in California. They are the first neural prosthetic was developed on that side. So, that's the reason for telling this one is, either I should have done the same thing, use polycarbonate and keep moving with this one, but I went out of polycarbonate and I come up with the new thing. So that's the challenge that we are having today, for this aircraft maintenance engineering technology. We would have to, make our program so good, like it incorporates all the contemporary requirement that exists over here. Not only contemporary, rather the innovative also. The aircraft, this solar aircraft, Already, I think there are few experiments have been done, like the flying objects with solar energy. They are already, people start working on this one. And then you might have heard, this anything that can come up the ground. For me, that is aircraft. And there are cars coming up also. You might have seen, that you can drive them or you can fly in the air. And I spent all my life in Philadelphia. There is a special boat, and that becomes like a car outside. It comes from the Philadelphia side and crosses a small river over there, Delaware River, and on the other side it becomes again like a car. This is very common. It's a fun for the people. So now we are getting these specific aircrafts also, so that will be running on the street, and anytime you want to get them, they can go up also. So we would have to keep all these things in mind also. So I think these are in the olden times, during my teaching, because I have done a lot more academic tourism. 20-year teaching in USA, and I almost taught in 12 other countries, mainly in Malaysia, UAE, in Brazil, Portugal, Hong Kong. So these are and every country has a beautiful system. Like the best one that we are Engineering Council is following, and we, the National Technology Council, are following. So I think in letter and spirit, the country that is observing that one, that is in Malaysia, if anybody has been in that system, if you don't know the Bloom taxonomy over there, 100%, you cannot teach in Malaysian education system. So you have to know in a great way, in the technical school, because I was a part of the University of Malaysia, Pahang, which has a best mechanical engineering technology program, and I think in the top 50, stuff like that one. So that's what is I'm glad, glad to hear that Institute of Space Technology, the experts are here also, you all are over here. So we have to contemplate on this one, bring something now, make it good. We don't have any friction with the engineers. Engineers are engineers, and technologists are technologists. Engineer can get of course, they are you can say them brain, that's fine. But you need a body to run that one, and that is the technology. And that's what we have to do it, we have to work together. We respect the system, and we, in spite of creating friction, create something good that compel the engineers that we follow the technologists, and that make a space in the engineering domain that technologists should be accepted over there in a great way. That's what we have to do. And I always, because Nasir Ali Khan, he is my student also, and I always tell him, one right eye is engineer, the left eye is technologist. Because in a family, there should be one family member, boy or girl, getting a degree in engineering, and the other will be getting in technology. So that's what we have to move it. And with one last story, I will finish this thing, and we'll let you on your passage. It's a very challenging job. It's a very I'm glad that you are here. People are, I was looking at the name, people of such caliber in a room that tells that we can excel. And particularly, one thing that reminds me, I think there was an uneducated boy in Saiwan who was able to develop a flying object over there. So you have a talent, and you have to give them the right way to go over there. That how we can make one of the best undergraduate program in aircraft maintenance engineering technology. People should come, people should look into this one, and they say, oh my God, National Technology Council experts have developed such a beautiful program, why not we can follow that? So this is the way the world is, and we have to go with the word with these. A few words I would like to, on behalf of our Honorable Chairman, on behalf of National Technology Council, we are very obliged to you. We are very humble. You are giving time over here without getting what we call it as a due remuneration. This your volunteerism, this your sport, this will not only make National Technology Council strong, rather it will make this country as the best country on the earth. So that's what we have to do. We have to put efforts. And thank you all. Thank you, Chairman Saab. So, you can be with us also. And one last thing, I think if we can do it, who will be chair or convener and who will be the secretary? Did we already decided about that one?